Now let's look at a wig from Belle Tress International City Collection. I have been wanting to see this wig. This is Belle Tress Singapore. This color is dark brown HL 62714, I believe. This wig was provided by Wig Studio One. If you'll go to the drop down box below this video, there'll be a link there that you can use. You can also use my code over there, Crazy30. Save yourself a little money over there. All right, let's look at this beautiful wig from Belle Tress Singapore. Now, of course, these are heat-friendly fibers, which we all know and love. Well, I love them. Not everyone does, but these are so pretty. Now, the fit of Singapore. This fit me a little large. I used the adjusters to bring it in just a little. I have a 21¼ inch head circumference, so I brought it in just a little bit. Otherwise, y'all, this is super low density. I really don't feel much of any kind of permatease. If there is, it is the slightest amount. Really just don't feel much. It's a very, I'd say it's a low density wig. Yeah, I just don't feel, maybe at the nape I might feel a little, but just not too much. Now, what I like about this, if you do not like big beachy wave wigs, which we're seeing a lot of, continuing to see a lot of, right? This one has a beautiful wave pattern, but it starts a little further down. So if you're not a fan of the waves that are all up here, you want something just more on the ends, that's when I put this on. I thought, now this is going to be nice for the ladies who just want a little wave, maybe towards the bottom of their hair. So that's what this one, in my opinion, offers. That's maybe a little different than some of the others we looked at where the wave pattern starts more at the top. Okay, I'm going to insert the inside of the cap for you to have a look at. This has an extended lace front. You'll see it has a mono part. It's open wefted, closed ear tabs with stays, an extended felt nape, and it has Velcro adjusters. Y'all, this feels so light on my head. I don't feel like this. It's 3.8 ounces is what the specs say, but it doesn't feel that heavy to me. It feels pretty lightweight in my opinion. Now, the specs of this, the overall length of this is 11 to 13.5. The sides are 11 to 12.5. And the nape is 4.5 to 6.5. And again, they say it weighs 3.8 ounces. Just a lot of movement here. I think this is really, really nice. I just like to run my hands through it. This is a really throw on and go style. All right, so let's take a second and look at this color. Dark brown HL 62714. Now this is a non-rooted shade, as you can see, but you're going to see these highlights running through here. It has some strawberry, it has some light auburn. Of course, this is on a dark brown. The color is a dark brown. Then I like that it's mixed in a little bit of auburn, a little bit of strawberry, and then more of a chunky medium to dark blonde highlight running. You can see these strands, which I think is really dynamic. I like a wig, a darker wig, where I can see a little bit of chunky highlights. It kind of lightens your face up. I want you to see this lace front as well. Very good coverage. There is my bio hair here. You really can't even see it here, but I just want to make sure you get a look at the lace front on this one. So let's just take a second and break down that color code, 62714. So the 6 is the medium chestnut brown. It is a beautiful color. It really is such a beautiful brunette if that's what you like. The 27 has that little bit of strawberry blonde in it. You can see these highlights running through. A little medium ash blonde highlight is the 14. Yeah, I love the highlighting. I think that's what makes this color. It keeps it from being flat. It gives it some dimension. Now I'm going to put a little Piece to Perfection on mine, and if you're familiar with this styling mist, this was made by Push Hair by Wig Studio One, and it's been one of my favorites. You can see I use it a lot, and you know, y'all, this does not have a scent. I like that about this. It's unscented, which I know some of us are, you know, kind of sensitive to scent, so this doesn't have it. Also, I feel like you can use this and it doesn't cause a lot of buildup either. I can use this quite a bit on my wigs and not feel like they are getting that buildup that I have experienced with other styling mists. So I think this is a beautiful styling mist. It's available over at Wig Studio One on their website. This wig has enough length that you can do some styling with it. I like that you can do it off your face. You can also do a half up and half down with this one. I don't know if it's long enough for a ponytail. Let's look. Yeah, you can put a low ponytail in this. You absolutely could. And that would be cute too. So you get a lot of wear out of this. You can wear it different ways. Get it up off your neck in the summertime. Oh yeah, this is adorable. Thanks for stopping by my channel and having a look at this beautiful wig with me today. All right, I want to know, have you tried this wig? Have you tried this color in any of the Belle Tress wigs? I want to know what your thoughts are on this color. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.